Slop City Podcast!
Oh, that's beautiful.
No, I can't. I have these two dumb bitches podcast studio in my dining room, okay?
The reset. Uncle Tuna's drywall and doggy daycare.
That's me.
Look at Gary flying away.
Gary. How is he?
Gary is the cutest guy that ever existed. Yeah, guys, I'm a breakdancer in the Olympics.
Yeah, I was actually part of the formative team in Buenos Aires, Argentina.
I'm a big breakdancer. I like to pop and lock it.
I drop it too.
I do the windmill, the freeze, the 6-step.
Yeah, I've also been doing the robot lately, practicing it, kissing robots.
I wonder if you do the robot in the Olympics if you're immediately disqualified.
They pull out a huge blowhorn and they're like, "Brrr."
And the guy's like, the guy or gal, because it is multi-sex
it's multi-sexual
sport.
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm multi-sexual. I'm going to start saying that when people ask me what my sexual orientation is. I'm going to just say, I'm multi-sexual. Multi-sexual. What an incredible way. That is the most, I think that would be a lot easier for people to understand. I think there's something about the bi and the pan and the, it's just all, it's very confusing for them. And maybe if we just said multi-sexual, they'd understand.
Right.
I don't know.
Or if we just said it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Here's what I will say. That hat has got to be one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. And I would love to see a break dancer in the Olympics wearing that.
When you first look at it, this is what got me. When I first looked at it, I thought, that is really cool because it's from a souvenir place called Bonanza, which I guess is one of the largest souvenir stands in the world.
Which is not spelled like banana.
Not at all.
I'll tell you that.
So I was immediately enamored with just the fact that there was money on it. Because when I think of Vegas, I think money.
Wow.
And then I saw
the
embroidery Las Vegas, which you have to really look to see it.
Upped the ante.
It upped the ante. And that's what sold it, was the embroidery.
Oh, it's fucking nice. I mean, very, 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 very nice.
If you're going to Vegas and you want to do a photo shoot with Vegas gear, get you one of these.
Yeah, get you a visor with a bunch of $100 bills. And is it strictly $100 bills on there? Yep. I only see Benjamins.
Yep.
And that's fucking sick.
And it keeps the sun off your eyes, but also you look cool.
Do you know that I gave away a jacket that had dollar bills and KC written all over it? Not dollar bills like that, but it was like, it had a couple of dollar or, like money things on it. And then K's and C's for Kansas City.
Why would you do that?
I think I just was like going through a time in my life where I was like, listen, I need to grow up and get rid of all my costume things from rehab. And I'm so mad I did get rid of all of them.
Do you think that you could maybe put a note on Facebook and be like, whoever I gave the dollar KC jacket to, could you give it back?
Yeah. Oh, it's on Facebook. Like I have a photo of it. I remember like my ex wearing it once. He was like, I'm cold. And I was like, all right, pussy. And I was like, listen, Uncle Tuna's got a jacket for her baby. I was like, let me go to the back of my red Chevy Cobalt that has 2 cartons of Edgefield Red 100s in it at all times. A camping chair, and then pretty much anything else we would need except lubrication, because I'm always wet.
Wait a minute, guys. Where the fuck is Randy, huh?
Randy got up and he fucking asked you what you needed, motherfucker. He got up, he said, hey, do you need anything? And you didn't fucking say nothing.
I have a headphone in my ear.
Sorry.
I have a headphone. I can't hear outside sources.
Oh, don't say sources. He's not a sorceress, okay? Don't call Randy a sorceress. You can't call Randy a sorceress, okay? Randy is just a...
Randy, what's going on with the camera situation, huh?
I forgot to plug. I want to try this other one out.
Oh, great. Now he's got another camera.
Nah. We just like checking in with Randy, letting you guys know he's doing his job, okay? He's not just here for nothing, okay? He's here doing stuff, working on things. Hey, Notre Dame, fighting Irish. What do you say about that, eh?
All I got to say is you go in that other room over there, and there's another podcast set up, and I tell you what.
Can you fucking believe that? A Nateland comedian. Y'all know who that is?
I tell you what. There'll never be another podcast as good as Slop City in this house.
Yeah, they can do whatever they want. Randy can get together 3 white men and think that he can overrun us, overtake us. You're not going to overtake us.
Well, look at the diametrics of our podcast.
Yeah, we're looking at the diagramma. We're going to look at the Venn diagram, the diorama, and the diametrics. We're looking at all of it. We're looking at investigating and do all of it.
You might say, hey, it's got an attractive guy named Tim Convey.
Hey.
A very funny guy named Greg Warren.
Yeah.
And then a very loud guy, but funny, Sean O'Brien. And say, their diametrics are probably really fucking high because the guys, well, I tell you what.
I'll tell you what, motherfuckers. I'll tell you what.
Slop City is the best performing podcast in this house.
Slop City is the best performing podcast in this district of St. Louis, Missouri. I guarantee you that. I guarantee it.
At least on this block.
On this block. On this street. And I cannot diorama the name of this street to you guys.
This is the best fucking podcast off Hampton Avenue.
This is the best podcast in South St. Louis, okay? You hear me, you South St. Louis, look at us. Look, my shirt says Uranus. I'm wearing a shirt right now that says Uranus.
Uranus?
Locksmith, go, Uranus, Missouri. You can't beat that.
If we get a show in Springfield, Missouri on our tour, if we do.
If we happen to get a show in Springfield,
we should stop
Missouri
at
on our tour.
Uranus. Uranus.
Oh, we're definitely stopping at Uranus. We should stop at Uranus and do a meet and greet. But just like be really stupid about it. Just be like, hey, if anyone wants to come hang out with us, we'll be in the parking lot of Uranus.
And nobody shows up.
Yeah, no one shows up. No one's going to show up. But yeah, if we did do a show in Springfield, Missouri or in Kansas City, if we did do a show there.
I should have stood up. I should have done a little walkthrough.
Why don't you get up and go do a nice little walkthrough?
Because I don't want the people to see me.
I don't want the people to see me suffer.
I don't want them to see me struggling.
Well, is there anything that we can do to help you? Yeah, in this meantime. You need Randy to massage your buns?
Come over here and move my legs up and down, Randy. Oh. Me and Paige worked out while we were in L.A.
Come over here and move my legs up and down, Randy. It's like that episode of Arrested Development where he's like, hey, shoot me, because he doesn't have any legs. And they'll basically take him and they'll throw him because his legs don't work.
I didn't see that one. I'm sorry.
Sound off in the comments if you like Arrested Development. Go ahead. You and Paige worked out in Vegas.
We went to the Hollywood YMCA. Not Vegas. She didn't do it with
LA.
me in Vegas. She said she would, but she didn't. I had to go by myself. But anyway, so we went to the Hollywood YMCA, and we were trying to see how much we could leg press.
Was Leonardo DiCaprio there?
No.
Yes or no?
No stars, Barbara. We were leg pressing big amounts.
Mm-hmm.
And I hurt myself, and I was hurt for about 3 days.
No, you didn't. Well, how did you hurt yourself?
I just lifted too heavy. I usually probably can leg press 90 safely. You know, where I'm like, okay, I can do 3 sets of 12 or whatever.
Yeah.
But we were just trying to see how much we could actually lift.
What did anyone fart?
Nobody farted. She got about 240 pounds.
Oh, dude, her ass is fucking.
She's strong.
She is strong.
And
pure muscle.
I didn't even try to do that because part of the problem on the leg press for me is in order to get on it, I have to push one leg. And then put the other one just because my range of motion is bad. And I can't one leg push like 200 pounds.
Why don't you just do deadlifts instead? I feel like that would be easier for you mobility wise to do it on like a Smith machine. Because you know those ones that like the barbell's connected.
Those are always occupied, and there's always gym bros around them. And I'm having a hard time being in the gym with gym bros. It's scary.
Explain.
They're
if you
just
want
everywhere.
To.
You know, they're walking around sweaty, doing their set, then walking around going,
yeah,
looking, and I just am intimidated to use those machines. I'll use the free weights and I'll use the machines. As far as the squat bar and the bench press and all that, I just stay away from it.
I hear you. Well, and also probably, I mean, it sounds like part of your problem is you're not going to a judgment-free zone.
Right,
like
I'm not.
Planet
No
Fitness.
one's judging me. Nobody even cares. But in my brain,
I know what you're talking about. I was going to suggest you should just do what I do and get fucking high as balls before you go to the gym every time. And then you don't care about anything that anyone's doing. And you just go in there and you're like, let's work out your body. And you're kind of walking by people like, hey, how you doing? If they look at you, cool. If they don't, awesome. You talk to a treadmill, you know?
Talk to a treadmill.
You said hey to a treadmill. Like that rules. No, but I am literally just now getting back in the gym. First day back was yesterday.
That is, where do you go?
I go to a judgment-free zone, Planet Fitness, brother. I'm not going to any fucking place that isn't a judgment-free zone. That's it. That is my MO now.
Well, the Y has a very Christian, what's it called? Mission statement.
Cool.
So it should be judgment-free, but we know, and I can tell you just by my comment section, the worst comments are left by people that have Bible quotes in their bios.
Austin 3:16. It's like, go fucking.
You just told me that I should kill myself.
Go jump off a bridge, you
dumb, stupid looking bitch. You fucking moron.
Another thing I like about the leg press is I can actively see my quads engaging, and I like that. If I'm lifting weights like this, I can't look down and see.
I am fucking with you because I did the leg press yesterday for the first time. So the arm workout I did yesterday, because Rafe and I went and I followed his lead because he's like, this is what I'm doing today. Do you want to work out together or you want to work out separate? And I was like, you know what? Let's work out together. I was like, I'm just going to follow what you do because you've been working out, whatever more. So we did all that. We did like all the arm stuff. I did his workout, a shoulder thing that was fucking awesome. And I was like, I feel amazing today now that I did it, but I got on the leg press for the first time because usually I'll do the deadlifts and all that. And I did the leg press and I was looking at my quads and everything. And I was like, whoa, it made me feel strong. And I was like, oh, you do have muscle. Because everyone makes fun of me at work or whatever for like having no ass and long legs, this, that, and the other, which is fine. And it is funny. And I totally do have a white trash body like that. And I love it. It's funny and fun. But I'm like, no, I'm growing a booty, dude. Okay. I want to do it before I die. You know what I mean?
I don't want to go RDLs.
I don't want to go out of this world not having a fucking ass, man.
Huh?
I'm not dying without having an ass.
Well, why don't you just go get a butt put in there?
I could, but I don't think it's going to be as fun. And I enjoy working out, and it makes my brain feel so much better. So it's like, why don't I do something good for myself while I do it all? But yeah, dude.
Randy said he used to be a gym rat.
Did you really? Oh, man, I'd be dude, Randy, another day, another time, I'd have tried to fuck the shit out of you at the fucking gym, bro. I'd been looking over at Randy, be like, "Oh, who's this cool old cat carrying a guitar?" I'd be like, "Oh," I'd be like, "Who's this motherfucker?" And then he'd be like, "Nah, we got too similar of a body type," and then we'd laugh. and laugh and maybe hug. And then we'd be like, all right, let's get this show on the road.
Yeah,
and Randy would be like, little do you know.
I don't have good boobs like those. I got these things.
That's true. But, long legs Lenore. You were a gym rat, though, for real?
Yeah, I used to go every day, man, 5 days a week downtown in the Metropolitan Square building with the green roof downtown. Friend of mine owned the gym down there.
Who did?
A
Your
friend of mine.
Oh,
yes.
That's awesome.
Owned the gym. Yeah.
Damn.
A personal trainer. I was all buff and shit. I looked like Brad Pitt in Fight Club. That was my goal.
Whoa.
And then I stopped, and like a couple years ago, my daughter in Chicago, who's Sporty Spice, comes in. We're hanging out in the kitchen. She's poking on my pooch, and she's like, "What's that, dude? What happened? Remember when you was all cut up?" And she says, the dad bod's in, dude. You're good.
She's right.
She's right.
It is true. It totally is. Yeah. And listen, everybody can have whatever body type they want, but guess what? This is fucking buff year summer for me and Libbie, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And Rafe. Rafe's fucking buffing it up, too. He's been going hard. This motherfucker's looking like a straight linebacker.
God damn.
I know.
I don't see a lot of difference, and it's very frustrating. But I'm
Your
just gonna
arms. Your arm.
I mean, I
looks-
can see that. I can see that huge muscle there,
Yeah.
but I'm not seeing. I mean, I guess it's very gradual. I am seeing improvements with my mobility and stuff.
Dude, I feel
It's
like
just very gradual. I have to remember, like, this progressive disease has taken years to get to this point, so it's not gonna get better in 2 months.
No. Do we have an update on anything in the health insurance world for you?
I haven't even been trying.
Okay.
I'm just focusing on eating better and moving more.
Yep.
Because those are things I can control.
Yes, ma'am.
Getting high protein, low carb. Started taking collagen the other day because I heard that collagen is really good for lipedema because it's connective tissue disorder.
I need to look into all the shit for psoriasis because I am quote unquote from my new dermatologist who is just as much of a piece of shit as the other one. They don't care. They don't even give a fuck about anything. It's what I realized. And you know what? I succumbed to it. I was in the appointment and she basically like shit on me for wanting to get a new doctor. She was like, okay, so it looks like you were seeing this guy. And I'm going to be honest, like his course of action looks like it was good. Blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, cool.
What's his course of action? Steroids?
Yes, steroids, everything, all that stuff. But then I kind of realized, I was like, while I was in the appointment, I was like, you know what? I probably haven't done this as full out as I need to, where I'm like, okay, I'm really doing 5 days on the steroids, 2 days off with this other medication. So I'm trying to be humble and whatever. The lady, here's what I'll say. She seemed annoyed with me. She seemed like my flare-ups that I'm having right now, because like it's probably a little better. I went on Thursday, but like, dude, it was so bad. I mean, my whole scalp, you could see like it was red, flakes, scaly. I looked like a fucking snake shedding its fucking layers. I'm
And
like,
she wasn't being empathetic at all?
Oh no, she basically like acted like it was my fault. Like I'm the stupidest fucking person in the world because I don't know how to read directions.
What directions are you supposed to read?
About how I'm supposed to use the medication and all of that. And like, I could tell that she was annoyed with me, but I was like, okay, can you please write down exactly what I need to do? Like which medication to use on this part of my body and this and that. And she basically was like, well, here's the thing. If you don't want to talk about, what are they called? The things that Humira is, immunosuppressants. She's like, if you don't want to talk about an injection or if you don't want to talk about this or that, then, we'll just stick with this for now and we'll have another appointment in 6 months. It didn't even bring up anything diet related to me and all that. And I honestly I was so mad in the appointment because I was just like, oh, cool. She basically is telling me that like, I'm a fucking idiot, do this, blah, blah, blah. And I was
she's telling you if you don't do it her way, then there's no reason for you to be in there.
Pretty much. And didn't even ask me about my diet. Didn't ask me about anything else. Like they're just managing the symptoms is what I realized. And I was like, okay, I get it. You guys are here to give me this medicine. And I didn't even ask her about anything diet related. I didn't say one word about it. Once she got annoyed with me, I shut the fuck up and I was like, cool, bitch.
Why do they take so long to get into also?
Exactly.
Dermatologists? Is there a shortage?
Who fucking knows?
If you're a dermatologist out in the audience, why does it take so long to get into a dermatologist?
And why are you guys like you are?
Is there like a holistic person you can see?
It's called functional medicine doctor. So that's what I need to go do for my stuff. But then I also got really, really frustrated yesterday. And I just like started crying because I was like scratching my head, whatever. And Rafe was like, Tina, I'm like, we were talking about it. And he's like, I'm not trying to be shitty, but he's like, you're like scratching whenever, like, and I notice I've seen it. I catch myself doing
what
it.
else are you supposed to do if you're itching?
But it's like, I'm not necessarily even itching. It's more of like I see. If you have something that needs to be like quote unquote picked, you're going to start fucking with it.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't help it because your body, it's like you think it's not supposed to be there or something's wrong. So you're going to start fucking it up and making it worse. So it's like, I do that. I'm fucking picking all the time, but I just got so frustrated and I was like, ugh, no one else in my fucking family has this shit. No one else has. And like, why do I even have this? It's so annoying. And I know it could be worse and it only covers like 3% of my body, but I can't tell you how annoying it is to constantly be like, oh, let me check my body for flakes from my head. It's like, I want to be a goth so bad. All I want to do is just constantly be rocking black 24/7. And it's like, I can't.
What if you wore black that had polka dots?
White polka dots. Yeah. And then I look like no, I can't be doing all that.
Is she polka dot goth or is that hair crustaceans?
I think I really am not a big polka dot fan, actually.
But you're going to have to.
I have to adapt.
You're going to have to make, if you want to be goth and you're having a breakout or a
flare up,
you're going to have to adjust. If you want to live the goth lifestyle, you're going to have to do everything in your power to live that goth lifestyle.
I know. And here I am wearing fucking, red.
Red. I mean,
what kind of fucking goth am I?
And not only that, but you're showing your arms.
Unreal.
We goths don't show our skin, brothers. We goths.
Listen, if you're a goth.
Where's black one time? I'm a goth.
Exactly. Oh, God, I love it. No, but I'm like, I definitely do want to give off goth vibes, but it's like, I just can't.
Well, first of all, you need to start listening to The Cure and Bauhaus.
Already have had that in my arsenal for years, so I'm already in, but I'm not a diehard baddie.
Well, when I saw your Spotify, all I saw was gal singers. I didn't see no English sad music.
Okay, but for real, since we haven't seen each other in quite a while, let's do like a quick music check-in. What have you been listening? Are you listening to Chapel Roan? What have you been listening to?
I won't put her on. I will listen to her when she's on, and I do like her, but I'm still just Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Just Taylor.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I listened to Taylor so much, and I was just, it's not even that I was worn out. It was more like, I want to listen to the other girlies, that are like having their moments too.
Yeah, well.
And yeah. Charlie XCX's new album is so fucking good.
To make you a little brat.
It's so good. It's really good too, especially for where I'm at in my life, like as someone, like, because we're similar in age, her and I. Granted, she's, everyone has their things they go through and stuff, but what she's talking about on the album and stuff, very cool. Totally.
What's she talking about?
And, just like, oh, God, do I want kids? Do I not? Losing friends, losing, figuring out who you are, dealing with family, dealing with life and love and all of that. It's very cool. And it's all done through like very high energy pop. So it's really kind of interesting to talk about such deep things. But
at such a fast RPM.
Yeah, the RPMs are blasting out of the world. But
I don't think I've listened to it at all yet.
That one's really good, and I've listened to Chapel's full album too a ton. Very good. It is really, really, really cool to see all of these women just fucking murdering it.
Killing it.
Billie Eilish, Charlie XCX, Taylor Swift, Chapel Roan, Missouri
Rodriguez.
Girlie, Olivia Rodriguez. That's 5 right there. I mean, that's a lot of women.
That's a lot of women.
Then you got me. Then you got Libbie.
You got Tina Dybal.
Yeah, we're doing some cool stuff here. Okay, I've got a Mojito LaCroix that I bought from Aldi. It was on sale.
Mojito?
I'm doing well. Yes, Mojito.
I wish that there's one thing that keeps me from shopping at Aldi.
Hit me.
And it's that they don't sell single red onions. They only sell bags. If they sold a single red onion, I'd go in there every time.
I think this is a problem that could be solved real easily. Why don't you just ask Maggie when she goes to the grocery store to pick up one red onion? Be like, hey, could you just, pick me up some red onions when you go? And that way, you have her put them down the laundry chute or throw them down the stairs to you, like in the basement, like you're a rodent. That lives in
and there are rodents down there.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to say the last 3 days, I saw 2 dead lizards.
Oh, God.
1 injured baby snake, the smallest snake you've ever seen.
Okay.
And I killed another centipede. And it's not the centipede that bit me. That's I think it's called the brown centipede. This is called the soil centipede, which has anywhere from 74 to 150 legs. Oh, God. Oh, God. And when you kill them, they have an odor. I'm not going to kill them anymore because they eat other pests.
Oh, so we like the Geophilomorpha.
I don't like them, but I'm wanting it to eat other pests.
Well, I saw a fucking roach in my house yesterday.
Well, that's it.
I saw one roach. It was small. And there have been pest people that came a couple times this year because, not we didn't have them in our place, but I think there was next door they were coming in.
Emily's or the other
At
next
Emily's. Door? Well, and also my neighbor, someone who lives right by me, an older lady, I've seen roaches in her house when I was there, coming by because I pop over to her house all the time and check on her.
Mm.
But it's better. I didn't see them at her place in a while. So TBH, I really wonder if it's kind of coming from there.
Oh, it probably is. That's what
from
it happens.
Her house. And they come and creep over. But so it's either way, anytime I have seen one, oh, it's terrible. Dude, bugs are disgusting. And it's you really, my basement is so fucking wet. I have the grossest South St. Louis fucking basement. You've seen it. It's not cute. It's gross. It's wet down there. And I'm making improvements upstairs. I got rid of the moldy AC unit, and it's already changed the quality of our lives.
Did you get a new one?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, I got one that was next door. That's a standing pourable one, and it's brand new, nice and clean. So I took it from over there. Got rid of the moldy one. And listen, I wasn't even trying to fucking sell this motherfucker for scrap metal or anything. I got so pissed off and grossed out because I started trying to clean it. Couldn't do it. I just fucking let it go. I unscrewed the thing.
Let it fall.
Literally. I lifted it up and I pushed it out. I was like, fuck you. I got a fucking picture of it. Let me send Randy that. Just so we can see it on the screen. This sad little AC unit on the ground.
You weren't even trying to save it, dude.
Didn't even give a fuck. I was like, bye.
Remember when people used to wear their
Yeah, I bet a guy named Fred Durst wears this hat like that.
sun visors like that?
You know he does.
I don't know. Ask Learn. She got to be cool with fucking Fred Durst.
Yeah, but he was like shitty.
Was he really?
Yeah, Rafe told the whole story on here and everything, and we were there that night.
Oh, that's sad.
It ended up being cool, and it ended up working out, but his first initial reaction was shitty. And like they didn't give the radio station clear directions. Oh my God, that's perfect. You look perfect right now. Yep, that's it. You look exactly like who you're supposed to.
So Fred Durst wasn't nice.
No, but I mean, he ended up being kind of fine, I guess.
What was his problem?
He was mad that, Randy, what's your email again? Cash? Never mind. Sorry. What? Okay.
Face fuck it.
Yeah, okay.
Why do some people dislike Fred Durst?
I don't know. I mean,
That's what it says on there.
Oh. Why is Limp Bizkit so hated? Because I guess they're kind of D-bags, I guess.
Okay, so he was mad about what?
So he was mad. He was like, well, you won by default, you know? He's like, you were the only one. You didn't even really rap or whatever. And then he just was pissed off about Rafe's video. And he was like, some guy fucking did a parody or something. And it's like, no, Rafe rewrote whatever. It was fine. The guy got pissed. He was pissed off about it. And I guess it was supposed to be fans or something putting in. But it's like... The
fact that it's an angel fire thing.
Right. Oh my God. So here, let me give you the lowdown on what happened before read all this.
I need to know.
Okay, so they did the music contest, or they did the contest.
Who did?
So, okay, the way that this was presented, do you remember seeing that video on Instagram where Rafe sang the Limp Bizkit song?
Yeah.
And then there was one where Learn did it and they churned her into Fred Durst. And then there was one where King Scott did it too. These are all people that are on the cast of the Rizzuto show, the radio show that Rafe is on in the morning. If you're listening to me and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about, bitch? So that's basically what's going on. So Limp Bizkit had a concert in St. Louis. And I think basically what they've been doing is trying to promote and get a single out that Fred Durst released 3 years ago, by the way. They're trying to get it popping again. So they're having people rap it and all that, kind of doing a crowd-funded thing or whatever. It's probably a way for the single to get out, for them to sell tickets to their show, get engagement, blah, blah, blah. It's a marketing strategy. Great job. We love it. So I guess the instructions that were sent to the station were very unclear. And they thought they were just supposed to make a cool video of them kind of rapping this song or something like that. So they took their own creative spins on it. And the way that the song's called Turn It Up, Bitch, or something. So it's but oh, white trash motherfuckers, oh, turn it up, bitch. It's one of those cool little anthems that Linkin Park does. Or not Linkin Park, sorry. Limp Bizkit does. So they all sent in videos, and in Rafe's, he did a parody, kind of, where he was just made some funny, I don't know, he did a fucking parody.
Right.
And then Learn did the song, sang / kind of lip sync the song, all while she looked like Learn at the beginning, and then ended up looking exactly like Fred Durst at the end. So they sent these videos over to Fred Durst and the team, and I guess they were expecting these to be fan-funded videos or something. Fan videos of them rapping or something. There was a big misunderstanding, and Fred Durst was in the email chain, and I guess he never responded or something like that. So it's basically he was pissed off because it didn't work out the way that he wanted it to. So he was like, well, this was, last night we had a guy who was a fan and a rapper. It was he sent me a video in the bathroom or something like that, being duh, 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 I don't know. He was mad that it was people that worked for the station. So he was shitty to Learn about it. And Learn's okay. And she's a lifelong Limp Bizkit fan.
Aww.
Has a picture of her at his concert 20 years ago. you know, like, so he was kind of weird, but she made the best out of it and she was super positive and it ended up being sick as fuck. But he like punked her out at first when they first met. He was like, so yeah, basically you won by default. I wasn't super happy with any of these videos. So what are you even thinking? You think you can like rap this song? It's really hard. And then he literally like starts a cappella rapping and was like, she tries to like go like, you know, match his energy or whatever. And he was like, yeah, you can't fucking do this. Basically like said that to her before the show even started, while they're doing dress rehearsal and all of that, basically like shit on her. So then she comes out to all of us and tells us, basically, we're like, oh my God, how was it? Has it been awesome? Like, did you guys like rehearse? What's the deal? And she was like, yeah. So basically there's like a misunderstanding and I guess whatever. He's basically like not happy with it and kind of like thinks we like cheated or something. It's very weird. Just, he wasn't happy with the way this all went down. He wanted it to go a different way.
So he wanted the radio station to present it to the audience and have them do it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, and have them send in videos. So a bunch of fans, and the radio station would go through, check it out, and like send him the best fan video of them rapping the song.
But they didn't
to
know
sing with
that.
him. Well, yeah, it just wasn't clear. And I mean, this was vetted by multiple people at the station, multiple different levels. Like it was like a salesperson first. Like this got to the Riz show cast very, very at the end. So basically, he was shitty, but it was also funny because when he's like, okay, everybody, like, let's bring, you know, we're going to bring somebody on stage. And like, Learn comes on stage wearing like a Misfits tank top looking hella cool. And she was like, holy fucking shit, what's up, motherfuckers? And then Fred Durst, like, you can tell he's like, so you guys know what 1057 the point is or something? And I think he was like trying to roast them, but the audience was like, yeah, like went fucking lit. And he was like, oh, okay. And like, then Learn fucking killed it. Rapped the whole song with him, toe to toe. All of like Limp Bizkit's people on the side were like, okay, motherfucker, because we were backstage during it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very cool. Like she killed it. Totally stepped up to the plate. And also it's like as a woman too, to watch a woman be up there and like rapping and shit, like that's cool. All that shit's boys club stuff, you know?
I just don't understand why he was so shitty to her.
Because it didn't work. He is a narcissist, maybe, probably. Like, I think he literally just thinks, I think he just didn't get what he wanted. He didn't get his way and it pissed him off. So he like tried to punk her out and be shitty to her. But that's the thing. She's so nice. And she came to us and she was like kind of embarrassed in between. Like not embarrassed, but like you could tell that it was kind of like just not the dream that she thought it was going to be.
Aww.
So we were all like hyping her up and I was like, bitch, you got this. Like, let's go. And I think we like took a shot or something. And it was like, you fucking got this. Go rage, you know? And she looked cool as fuck. Came out wearing sunglasses, looking like a straight baller, knew every fucking word to the song, rapped it. Like, I mean, she was like keeping up with
And
him.
it was the song that they...
Yes, the song that they sent the video about. Turn it up, bitch, or whatever.
I'm disappointed in Fred Durst.
Yeah, well, and now you got this little Angel Fire website here. It says Fred Durst is a giant cocksucker. That's the head title. angelfire.com/music/TASF/Fred.htm. Guys, go ahead and visit www.angelfire.com/music/Fred.htm.
The website that this is on, besides Angel Fire, is called Teens Against Stupid Fads.
Fred Durst is a giant cocksucker. I think Fred Durst sucks. By the way, this is all in Times New Roman font. I should stress that. Times New Roman, black background, white font, and some blue link highlights. So, I think Fred Durst sucks. He's an ugly, overweight, stupid jerk. He makes crappy music, has an ego that's almost as big as his record sales, and somehow manages to woo conformative skater /stoner /pot preppy /not preppy chicks. For all you obsessed fans, I have news for you. Fred doesn't care what you think, and music is not his main concern. I quote, I am not a rock star. I am a businessman. It's important that we sell a lot of records from this. Well, saying stuff like that isn't helping your business, Fred. I don't have a real problem with the other members of Limp Bizkit, Wes Borland, Sam Rivers, John Otto, that DJ guy. I just think they need to get a new frontman and lose the hip-hop influence that is resident in a lot of their songs. Has he always been a conceited dill hole? Who knows? And then we've got links that say bio. Proof that Limp Bizkit are a bunch of posers. The whole Taproot controversy. Fred the poser and AJ the Backstreet Boy. People who hate Fred Durst. Durst bashes Scott Stapp.
Huh?
I mean, all of this seems like someone who's very not okay. But let's see. I will say Wes Borland, that was fucking cool, man. Watching him rip it. He looked so fucking cool up there.
What does he play?
He's the one that he plays the guitar, bass, right? I think it is the bass.
I have no idea.
Let me show you. He looks cool.
Whoa.
Spooky. Yeah, and he looks spooky on stage. It's pretty cool, though. He always wears like a cool mask and weird little freaky
Ooh, those
stuff.
black eyes, man.
I know, and I find kind of fucking cool, though. Spooky, but yeah, he killed it. He was really fun to watch.
Wow, that's spooky.
Very spooky.
Those black eyes, man, are terrifying.
The black eyes always scare me anytime. The girl, Mary Magdalene, that I follow, who was on like Soft White Underbelly, Big Tit McGee, she dyed one of her eyes black with a tattoo thing. I'm like, is it ever going to come out or is it always there? I think it's permanent. I mean, I'm almost positive it's a permie.
She got a permy wormy.
Crazy.
Fred Durst. Man, I'm sad about that.
Yeah. I mean, what are you going to do? You know? We did get to see Corey Feldman, though, and that was really cool.
Oh, I love Corey.
Do you want to see the video?
Yeah.
Randy, can you show it?
Considering all the shit Corey's been through, I'm happy for him.
TBH, that's honestly what I've realized. And that's kind of what Rafe's always said. Rafe's always been obsessed with Corey Feldman. Like he's, watched all the movies and all this shit when he was a kid. But yeah, I mean, I guess he's happy. He's opening for Limp Bizkit. I mean, that's...
Is that Riverport?
Yeah.
What's it called now? Riverport?
Hollywood Casino Amphitheater.
It hadn't been called Riverport since the 90s.
It's fucking Riverport to me, brother. And I didn't even live here when it was called Riverport. But I'm still like, okay, Riverport.
No. Poor guy. He ain't getting no love. I had a ticket to go see him in Nashville with a meet and greet, and I ended up not being able to go.
Oh, his meet and greets were $250 at this show.
Oh, they weren't that much in Nashville.
It's the
the
Michael
fact that
Jackson.
You're a radio wife, but you're sitting in the seats farthest from the stage.
I know they did give us shitty seats for this, and I was actually kind of pissed off. But
You should have been like, do you know that I am a radio wife?
yeah, I was like, not only am I a radio wife, but I'm also actually kind of a personality because I've been on the show a couple of times. So can we please get a seat back there, and can I get a Dasani? Just kidding. I'd never ask for that water unless I was fucking dying.
Well, comp tickets are kind of weird anyway.
Yeah.
That look like McKernan. The comp tickets we have from the new kids, those weren't. You'd think they'd give you front row.
No.
They
Oh,
don't.
yeah. No, they don't.
I love Corey.
Yeah. So, I mean, hey, he's looks like he's having fun. Okay. Nice stuff.
Good, cool guy.
Good, cool guy. I mean, he just seems troubled. He's probably been through things that we can't even fucking imagine.
Oh, I mean, he's been exploited.
Oh.
Speaking of exploitation,
who are we exploiting and when? Let's go.
no,
Get
I was
in the
just
car,
gonna
bitch.
say I met Hawk to a girl, and I just hope she's not getting exploited.
Yeah, can you believe that, Randy? She met Hawk to a girl.
I still have not done with that. I've never seen anything. I don't know what she does. I don't know anything.
She doesn't do anything other than she was drunk on Broadway and
Said you got to Hawk to her, you got to spit on that thing.
yeah, said you got to spit on that thing, Hawk to her, and she
I
a
have
cute
not
girl.
Seen
And
her video, not anything about it, dude. I refuse to even look it up.
Well,
I
you
will
know-
have no part of it.
That is
God, Randy, he don't like getting spit on that thing.
Randy. Randy says,
I
"Listen,
didn't say
hey,
that.
Randy's like, listen, you're not going to be Hawk to her near me. You
I
think
have
that's
no part
fun?
of it. None.
He says, hell no. You know what you need to do is you need to squeeze some Neosporin into your hand and start. Okay, so
I'm trying to fix this. I'm
that's
sorry.
hey, that's no problem. But yeah, man, she met Hawk to a girl. Wild. Wild. We are living in some wild times, guys. And you know what?
Whoa, that looks
Hey,
cool.
bless her heart. How old is she?
She's young. She's like 21, I think, or 22.
That's crazy. I mean, I just hope I just worry. She seems real innocent. And even though she can like hold her own and she's kind of a tough country girl, it looks like, that's the vibe I got. The way she's like talking in interviews and stuff. I saw a few clips.
But also, hold on. I really got to get this right.
Well, Libbie's just trying to make sure that everybody can properly see her face and she can look like a Midwest princess at the same time. Barbara, you need to tighten it, okay? Barbara, tighten it.
Because it hurts my head.
Barbara, please tighten it because we can't see your
Here's-
little eyes.
Here's the deal. If you get famous for saying you're going to do a sexual act,
You better be prepared to suck some.
keep that energy up. Don't not talk about sexual stuff after that.
I agree. You should really be talking about every single tactic, which way. And you know what? I'd actually like to talk to her because, listen, since you and I have talked, I've been really up in my HJ and BJ game.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. I've been taking it to the next level. Guess what? Guess what? Oh, yeah. Guess Rafe and I bought some lube. I said to him, I go, we need some lube.
Oh.
And I've never used lube in my life because
Huh?
I've got
Slop.
yeah. So things are, Mom and Dad, if you're listening to this, please turn it off.
Igor, I'm
Igor, Svetlana, I am a 31-year-old
Igor.
woman. Please.
Igor, Christina's talking about sucking off a Rafe, and why don't I ever suck you off anymore, Igor? God, I wish there was some sugar-free vanilla in there.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, Libbie.
It's not your fault.
It is my fault, though, because I literally thought I wrote sub vanilla syrup.
Wrote it.
Not wrote. Click the button. Don't look at me like that, please.
You took it and went
I took him and I did not.
like horse.
I did not take and do nothing. Please stop it.
I met Whitney Cummings' horse.
How was it? Horses don't like me, and I get it.
It was a different experience with a horse. She truly is
Don't tell me these.
a horse whisperer.
Oh, Whitney is?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Just the way she interacts with the horse is otherworldly.
What do you mean? Like they were just connecting?
And
You
yeah,
could
it
tell?
was connected and the energy. She's like, okay, you. She was trying to show Chelsea how to do this rope thing. She's like, send energy his way, and then he'll send it back to you. And Chelsea was doing this thing with this rope, and then the horse would like jump up. It was really cool.
But that's wonderful.
But then the little horse, we're all standing around talking, and the horse is obsessed with these carrots. She had a bag of carrots.
Huh?
She set it up on this little thing, and we're all talking, and I'm looking at the horse. The horse takes a tool, which is one of those things that they use, I think, to go like this. Yeah! I don't know, that's for sure. Takes it in his mouth and is going like this, trying to get the carrots down. A horse took a tool and was trying to get the carrots. Let me repeat. A horse
So the carrot.
took a tool and was trying to knock off the carrots.
Whoa.
I I think that is advanced level thinking when you start using tools.
Oh, for sure. Once you're putting a tool in, you're a smart cookie. You're not some fucking bozo. You're not Bozo the Clown.
You're not both. Go to my Instagram, would you?
Go to myinstagram.com. Okay, I'm getting on www. I will put, give me 1 second, www.instagram.com.
And in my latest carousel.
Don't say carousel.
It's a carousel.
Please stop saying carousel.
It's a carousel.
I do not like it. Hello?
Touch. Not that one. Not that one. Yes, the one where I'm in the dress going.
LAX to LAS. Let's go. Bow, now, now, now. Okay, hold on.
Touch arrow. Big arm. Thank you.
Thank you, Randy. Bobandy. What do you mean?
I didn't get the whole thing where he was
But look at him. What's his name?
king. Look at him. Look at his eye.
Oh.
And that wasn't the first time he had picked up that tool trying to get it. I didn't know what he was doing at first. I thought it was cool. I'm like, oh, he's picking up that little thing. That's cool. Then I realized that he's trying to get the carrot.
Oh my God, dude. So does Whitney, is that where she lives?
She does not live there. That is someone else's like farm. So anytime she rescues a horse, she brings it there to for it to live because it has stables. And then I guess she kind of rehabilitates them. And she said she gives them to places that help kids with autism or different places.
How does she have such experience with horses?
I don't know, but I think she has a very good experience with a lot of animals.
She seems very otherworldly connected to animals. And yeah, she's got an energy.
And she kept saying, like, he knows what you're thinking.
Oh,
He knows what you're thinking. Just walk over there. He'll walk with you. He knows what you're thinking.
and he did? Did
Yeah.
he just walk with you?
I didn't go out there.
Yeah, a little too crazy.
I was a little too scared, but it came over and was kind of chewing on my arm.
Yeah,
It was cool.
that scares me. That I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe if I like spent time around a horse or something, I could hang out with one. But the only horse I've really ever been around was Kylie's horse, and it did not like me.
They're big.
Yeah, they're
And
very
they can
big.
get you with one kick.
They can kill you. I could be a goner. I could be stand-up comic to fucking in the bed comic.
Mm-hmm. With a horseshoe mark on your head.
Hospital bed comic. Damn, that would be hilarious if I just had a big horseshoe mark on my head for the rest of my life. Everyone's like, what is that? Is that some kind of... Oh, cool. Were you in the Dark Knight Rises with Christian Bale and Tom Hardy and you got branded when you were down in that hole and there was something really crazy and cool that happened? No, actually, I got kicked by a horse. Why? Oh, I was just being too loud. Oh, I was just talking about my new hyperfixation, Charlie XCX.
I gotta look up something.
You know, I used to be so afraid to say, "Oh, I like these things. They're cliche and I like them." Guess what? Now I fucking want to tell. I want to shout it from the rooftops.
I typed in, do horses use tools? Yes, horses can use tools, but it's a rare behavior.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Scraping hay with reach when their feed is restricted. Grooming other horses. Self-defense.
Does Whitney Cummings know that her horse could pass the Mensa test?
I don't know if she saw it. Because everybody was talking and actually I think she was doing a video with Chelsea. And I was watching the horse.
And you're sitting over there with your Rubik's Cube looking at the horse like, wow.
I'm like, you think you could figure this out for me?
You're like, hey, King, get over here.
He was a good boy.
Yeah. Very beautiful. Anytime I see her post with them, I'm like, that looks like spirit or like, I don't know, just some made up, little fake plastic horse I had when I was younger.
She actually changed my thought because I always think people shouldn't ride horses because you don't have their consent. But she rode him bareback for a little bit and she goes, I don't make him do anything he doesn't want to do. And she rode him for like a minute and then she goes, I think he's done now.
Now, did she have her pussy lips out while she was riding him?
Oh, for sure. No, because her child was also up there.
Oh, her child was?
He's so cute.
What's his name? Henry?
Henry, yes. Henry, yes.
Okay. He is cute. I love seeing all the pictures of him. She looks so happy and beautiful.
She does, and she was very, like, calm and...
Yeah.
Because, she can get very excited.
For sure. And I get it. I can get excited.
But she was very, like, calm and in touch with nature.
Love that. I love that for you. I love that you got to have that. That's
I
really
love
wonderful.
seeing that little horse.
Oh, that little horse just sounds absolutely wonderful.
I wish I could have gone like this.
Now, when she rode him bareback, did she pole vault onto him? How did she get onto him?
There was a little step.
Oh, okay.
She had there was 3 little steps in the middle of the thing, and she got up there, and he came over, and she got on.
And he let her? He liked it?
I don't know if he liked it. He didn't really say.
Can I be honest? I don't think they would really notice us on their backs. Like, don't they weigh like 2,000 pounds?
Yeah, but I mean, you would notice something's on your back.
Sure. I mean,
and that's why they buck people off.
Yeah.
When they go, whee!
God damn. I mean, that is just got to be the worst way to go out.
On a horse?
Yeah. Just getting crushed to death. Oh.
Randy, you like riding horses?
Have you ever ridden one? No. You haven't. Randy has not.
Wow.
I would ride one. It's not that I wouldn't ride one. No,
I wouldn't ride one at this size.
I have not ever ridden a horse.
I don't think I would have ever. What else? She did. It just reminded me of something because Chelsea said something like, I've ridden a horse. And she goes, yeah, but those horses
I'd be Whitney Cummings'
are
horse,
abused.
Though. She's hot as fuck. You can tell her I said
she's
hot as
beautiful.
Fuck. Yeah, she is. She's funny, too.
She's
Ride
10.
me bareback. Go right ahead.
Randy's horny.
Yeah, Randy got really horny. Randy got really horny when I said in the last episode, I was like, oh, man, way back when I fucked the shit out of Randy.
Randy was like... Well, I tell you what, Randy got horny when you sent your message with the little devil. He goes, huh?
Yeah.
Doesn't that mean she's horny? And I go, yeah, but I also think it can mean like she's being a rascal.
I have been sending that devil emoji to so many people.
What does it mean to you?
To rascal. That I'm like doing this. I'm like,
you're like, I'm a rascal.
It's like this. It's when I'm like, can I get a double vodka soda?
Lots of people will send that when they're like, can I put it in your butt?
Oh.
That's what Randy thought.
For sure. Why do they make all the dirty things purple? When did purple get this crazy, fun, sexy?
When they got to look at my purple lips.
I
I look so cool. I look like a mom that's sitting on the side of the soccer like, Devin!
Devin, let's go. Let's get that PK. You got it, babe. Come here. Devin, do you need some electrolytes? Devin, I've got electrolytes over here if you need them. I've got...
That's what I look like.
Mm-hmm. That's you. Hell yeah. Okay, Barbara.
What?
Nothing.
Did he show the light already?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, you dumb soup. Yeah, you dumb
You
soup.
dumb, stupid looking bitch.
Lord. That's it. That's all we got. That's all we got.
Does this mean I can go take a nap?
That means you can take a quick nappy.
Oh!
Yeah, buddy. All right, y'all. That's it for today. We love ya.
Like be a lady tonight.
Like be a lady tonight. We hope you find your own personal version of Libbie's $100 bill Las Vegas embroidered sun visor.
Yeah.
Hope you find your version of that. Whatever makes you happy, keep doing it. And hey, we'll be doing a meet and greet in Uranus sometime. Okay, now. Love yous.
All right. Bye-bye. Cut.
You dumb, super looking bitch.
Oh, I love how the whole time at the end we're ranting in this one. Yeah, you stupid looking bitch. Yeah. Why don't you kiss her ass? If you don't like it? He's going crazy, just pushing him.